Hello y'all and welcome to another battle rap. This is as well a game I played a very long time ago, like 2 weeks. So the memory is a bit iffy, but I will try to walk through what he had in his list. So he had 3 units of Vanguardian Dying Wolf, a Varklock in the building, then a unit of 7 Blood Knights, a horde of ghouls with a character in it. Then you have his bunker with he have a level 4, can basically pick spells from all of the lores. He's kind of expensive, but he's very good. They have a lot of awesome spells from out of Shadow, Path of Shadow, Path of Light to give the knights some buffs. Um, he have some from Path of Undead and some of Path of Death. Um, and also a level 1 skull carrying guy. Then you have a unit of grave graveyards and another Varkolak. In the graveyard or the burial guards, they called he have a burial king, I think. And this side is showing off other units of Vanguardian dogs and my chameleon skink, which I scouted on this flank. And to say he was actually the one who started to drop all of his shots, and I just deployed after him. So what better way to do it than to deploy everything as far away from the barrel guard as possible. I have my 2 salamander who spit venom. I have the Saurian and the temple guard, both attached a sheepskink captain with them. My bunker of skinks with my BSB. I have my 2 the brothers Bill and Bandit tank Triscutus pivoted around. Then that's what because I thought the Varkolok have fly, which they don't. But I didn't know that in the deployment, or I did know, but I forgot because it looks like a bat, so it looks like it's supposed to be flying. I have my Slan hiding behind those impest terrain. With Path of Nature, I pretty much have as much of a range I need for my spell, so I don't really need to put him in risky places. I think that's a very good thing to have. The combination of him being immortal against most thing and the ability to don't need range to cast your spells, that's really a nice combo, so you cannot really lose your Slan. I haven't done already, at least. I then have my 10-man block of Saurian warrior who are pretty much gonna go there and take out some chaff and a chameleon skink unit which I hide behind them because, as again, I thought the Parkola could fly. Well, he gets off the first turn and he pushes up as fast as he can basically everywhere. And well, that's it. That's what happened. In his magic phase, he tried to cast purple Pit of Shade on my Saurian Warriors, I think, but he failed. So now shooting over to the dinosaurs first turn, and I tried to charge his Blood Knight with both my Temple Guard and the Saurian Warrior. My thinking here is I needed a 11 or a 12 with the Saurian Warriors, I think. Potentially, it was a long charge anyway, doesn't really matter how much. I tried it and I failed both, and that's not to worry actually, because I think he can charge either of those units. We will stand there and grind, and yeah, I can flank charge with the other unit next turn, so that's pretty good. I can live with that. Otherwise, not much. I move up to shoot with the salamander, cannot hit this block yet, so I shoot at the blood. Wamp Knights cannot do much against him. Turn the laser cannon, Triscutus to shoot at his Varkolak, and that's it. You can see my Slan got the identity total spell I think I got Open Drone, which I got going on now. Summer Growth, Healing Water, Master of Earth, and if I'm not mistaken, Flesh to Stone. So that's my spell, and well, this is my movement for my first turn. Shooting didn't do anything, and magic didn't do anything at all. So yeah, that's it. And this is showing my other flank that I pretty much stupidly stand still with my Cuban skill. My hoping was to kill his Varkalak, but no, I think I did a wound maybe, but nothing more than that. Well, yeah, this is his second turn. One of his Varkalak charges one of his Chameleon Skink. I did send shoot in hope of killing him, but no, I didn't think I'd do anything to him this turn either. His Vamp Knight and his Varkalak charges my Temple Guard, and I didn't thought he were in the flank, but he were actually. But I don't think that's too bad because we have a kind of a good record of fighting the Varkalak with the Tri-Scooters. Me smashing his face in is kind of a usual happening when the war guys get hit by the tanks. But anyway, he moves up and we go into some magic. And this is how it ended. I think he got off, let's see, he got off this strength debuff on my Temple Guard, if I'm not mistaken, as well as lightning reflexes and initiative of skill 10 on his Blood Knights, if I'm not mistaken there either. So I think I didn't do much. I think I might have killed a Blood Knight. I think they are lost one dude, and the Varkalak suffered a wound. And I lost, but I'm stick because I'm stubborn. And I forgot even to tell about this scenario thing. Of course, normal deployment, we're flying Linebreaker to get the unit into your opponent's deployment zone. So that's why my Saurian small unit just running across the board. Otherwise, this is a special for the tournament who's coming up, not this weekend but next. We get, I actually looked through the scenarios and you look, this one looks hard on me. I think we should try this one. It's basically if you flee, your opponent gets full victory point for them, which is kind of horrible if you are facing off an undead player who doesn't even know how to flee. But you also get double point for killing stuff if you wipe out the whole unit at least. And yeah, it was kind of cool and easy enough objective because this was kind of late and we were both kind of tired for this one. So that's the scenario we're playing. And for the dinosaur's second turn, counter-charging, he slid down with his Varkalak, which was smart of him because now my trash goods were in the front, but I don't think it would matter much. The Saurian warrior charged the front. And what I'm pretty proud of is I was able to do a double flee situation with my Chameleon Skink and the Salamander in front of his ghouls to avoid my Saurian warrior getting hit in the flank. My Saurian warrior small unit made a long bomb charge into his wolf on the flank, and that would pretty much give them free lane across his whole line. These dudes eats up the wolf. I actually have higher initiative than them, I think. Or they didn't hurt me, maybe have a 4 save. That's also possible. But I wiped them out. And well, on this combat you can see my Temple Guard have suffered some heavy losses, but I did kill Varkalak and he doesn't have too many Blood Knights remaining, and I will probably grind them down soon, I hope. I think in the medic phase I did force him to use his scroll, but otherwise not much happened. So I think this is what happened. His ghoul charges and I fled twice. I think his burial guard might have charged the Chameleon Skink potentially, which I holded, and then he charges with the ghouls. Then I fled, so it will be a fail charge because I don't think he might not even have the potential to charge my Saurian warrior because they were out of sight of his Royal Guard, so we might have just moved them up and choose the fleeing shit on my 2 units. But anyways, that's his moment. He's kind of locked. His Varkolak has run off the board and are not returning because it kills those chameleon skinks on that flank. So what happened in his turn, I did kill his Blood Knights, but he killed my Temple Guards. Did we might have done wrong. I separated the Skin Captain and the Saurian Warlord. I think they should have been 1 unit, but yeah, I don't think it mattered too much. He might have killed my Skin Captain, but that's irrelevant in the point. My Saurian Warrior charges his ghouls together with my Warlord, and yeah, that's it. If you want to charge them in the flank with these Graveyards, I'm fine with that. I have a 3-up armor save. I can take that. I will kill so many ghouls that it just be ridiculous, and I will, yeah, so I just, okay, he can charge, no problem. Otherwise, yeah, not much charge, not much more charge. Oh, I'm tired, sorry guys. But I just want to push this one out because it will soon fall out of my memory. Yeah, you can see here a better picture. My Saurian Warrior charges a unit of, let's see, Direwolf. My Chameleon Kings move up to shoot at the other units of Direwolf, but yeah. Oh, I see now. I throw out a Salamander in front of his Burial Guard. That's why I was not afraid of taking a flank charge from him. Otherwise, his zombie units are taking some heavy losses, mostly from miscasters. Yeah, and you can see the TIE Scooters with the last cannon on it is prepared to kill off his Varkolak. And yeah, I think there might be a ghoul left. Might. But that's kind of nice because then I can reform in his turn and charge if I want to, which is nice. And yeah, otherwise not much happened. And yeah, his turn 4, I think. He charges the Salamander with both the Varkolak and the Burial Gods. Otherwise, he threw out the zombies in front of my Saurian Warrior. We discussed this a bit, so he can escape with his level 4 and 1. But that's basically all he could do. And yeah, this was his turn. I don't think he managed to do much of magic, some buffs on the Burial Guard, but yeah, nothing more. And yeah, we decided that that this is the game. We will just it's a victory for the dinosaur guys. We will just try out our hammer, my anvil versus his hammer, and see how this works. And yeah, in the long run, I think he will grind me down, but my general did manage to take out his general. So not his general, I think he was just a other lord or a hero or something. It was kind of tough, but not as brutal as my lord. And that's the game. I hope you enjoyed this, even though this was far a long time ago, and I'm so tired of work and school. It's taking off a lot of energy from me, so I just want to push this one out. Hope you enjoyed this. A tournament, as I told you, coming up. Hopefully I will get a practice game potentially in before that, but otherwise that's it. So if you have any question or comments, post them below. I will try to answer them as soon as I can. Feel free to like and start to subscribe, and that's it. I see you around.